Hi, and welcome to IDL 7140 LMS and evaluations. And we are in week 4 and looking at another how-to in D2L BrightSpace. So this how-to is looking at how we are going to create Dropbox assignments, use Turnitin.com, and a grading rubric within D2L BrightSpace. So we are going to start off over here. You can come in two different ways. You can come into course admin and come in under assessment and select Dropbox, or if assessment is on your top nav bar, you can come in that way and select Dropbox that way. We want to select new folder. For this Dropbox assignment, we're going to call it paper number 5. And when we're looking at this, we want to select, how many points it's going to be. So we want to be worth 20 points, but I want you to see these options here. So you can edit or link to an existing that is not in gradebook or set to ungraded. We want it in our gradebook just like it is. And then we are going to mark a due date. So we'll just say it's due the 15th of April. Due week number 5. Now you can come over here to the right side and look at availability dates and conditions. This is going to be your start and end date that you're going to want to set. We are going to then select 2 days after to give time for late submissions. And then submission and completion. Is this an individual or a group assignment? Do we need to assign it to a category? The submission type, so you have the option here, file submission, text, on paper, or observed in person. We want to leave it as a file. How many times do you want somebody to allow to submit? We all know that we go back and we've made mistakes and we want to add a different file. So leaving it as unlimited is a good option so that students don't have to contact you saying, hey, I need to resubmit this because I adjusted something. Allowable file extensions. So you can have no restrictions, and you see the options here, but we want something that's compatible with Turnitin because we are going to look at that option right here. All submissions are kept. That means that every time something is submitted, even if something had an error, they're all kept. Or do you only want to allow one submission or just the most recent? This may be a good option, only the most recent submission, but let's go ahead and leave it as all submissions are kept. A notification email if something is submitted to you at every time that you get something new in the Dropbox, you may not want that. All right, evaluation and feedback. So this is where we can add a rubric right here. We're going to add an existing one that we had created previously. I'm going to add paper number 1 rubric to that. That's my standard one. And then come down here to the Turnitin integration. We want to manage that. And we want to enable this to enable similarity report for this folder. All right. And we can allow our learners to see the similarity scores in their submission folder. I've seen those come to me before. I don't want to enable online grading, and there's a reason for this, because it knocks down points when say there's a quote in there, even if it's cited and referenced correctly. So I want, as an instructor, I would want to be able to grade that myself. There are some more options that you can add in, but that goes into Turnitin itself, talking about if it's a standard paper repository, if you want to compare it, what you want to compare it against, whether it's student paper repository, current archived website content, periodicals, journals, publications. So that gets into that. And let me pull this into here so you can see this. Generate a similarity report and exclude assignment template. So this is the information that Turnitin gives you the options for. Once you're done, you're going to go ahead and hit save. So now you hit save and close, and you will have paper number 5 show up in your Dropbox. Paper number 5 is showing up there and available to be graded with a due date of April 15th. I hope this how-to helped, and I hope you join me for some more. Take care. Thanks.